In a rare and culturally significant event, the centuries-old tradition of Polyandry was revived in Shilial village, located in Himachal Pradesh, Simoor district. Two brothers, Pradeep Negi and Kapil Negi, married a woman named Sunita Chauhan from Kunhat village in a ceremony that openly celebrated the Hatti community's ancient custom. The marriage, held with mutual consent and full community participation, has brought renewed attention to a practice once widespread across the mountainous regions of northern India. The Hatti tradition, known locally as Jodidaran or Draupadi Pradha, is rooted in the epic Mahabharata and practically historically in the lower Tans Valley, which includes areas like Silal in Himachal and parts of Uttarakhand, as well as Upper Shimla and Kinnaur. In this system, multiple brothers marry a single woman, often to prevent the division of ancestral agricultural land and to ensure the economic and social unity of the household. Pradeep, who works in Jal Shakti department, and Kapil, employed in the hospitality industry abroad, shared that the marriage was a mutual decision grounded in trust, care and shared responsibility. Sunita, the bride, stated unequivocally that she entertained the union by choice. She said, "I knew of this tradition and choose it willingly. We made this decision together and I trust the bond we have formed." Kapil added, "Since he has lived abroad, this marriage ensures that a wife has security, support and affection of a united family." Now, the wedding was not just a personal event but a moment of communal pride as villagers stood by couple's decision to revive a traditional way of life that has nearly vanished in modern times. The Polyandry system in these mountainous weddings evolved as a pragmatic response to harsh environmental and economic conditions. With arable land scarce and scattered across difficult terrain, dividing property among multiple sons often led to unsustainable agriculture. By marrying one woman, brothers could collectively manage the land as a single unit, ensuring economic viability and preserving the integrity of the household estate. A resident of the region who has studied the system over the past 12 years shared personal insights, stating that polyandry was once common across the Tans Valley and upper hill areas but is now exceedingly rare. He said that he has, in the last decade, only heard of 2 polyandry marriages in the area. Interaction with older generations and polyandry families have revealed that the system was not about oppression but adaptation, designated to balance labor, manage risk and empower women within the household. In traditional polyandrous households, women often held significant authority, far more than in the nuclear family system that replaced them. While the men were primarily responsible for the agricultural labor and land management, including setting up multiple chun mountain farmhouse to protect fields from wild animals, the women coordinated the household and played a key decision-making role. The structure also served as a social safety net. If one brother died or fell ill, other would continue supporting the household, ensuring stability and security for all members. In contrast, today's nuclear families often lack built-in resilience, especially in remote areas. However, the system has largely faded over the last 30 years. Legal recognition of polyandry marriage still exists in some religions based on community customs, but the pressure of modern inheritance laws and socio-economic changes have led the fragmentation of land and the decline of traditional agriculture, with fewer people available to guard distinct fields. Crop rates by wild animals have urged, not necessarily due to increase in wildlife, but because one man can't do the work of 3. Ironically, while once the woman in a polyandrous household bore only 20% of the agriculture workload, today she carries about 70% in the nuclear setup, highlighting how the breakdown of traditional system has, in some ways, increased the burden on women. In Chennai, wedding is not just a cultural curiosity. It's a reminder that societies evolve in response to their environments, and every tradition, no matter how unusual it may seem today, once served a very real purpose for survival and social cohesive. As a local resident who documented their experiences, Hatti put in, "This is for knowledge, not judgment. Back then, they had a system that worked for them by choice. Today, whatever people choices they make are again made by them. The story of Pradeep couple Sunita isn't just about reviving an ancient tradition. It's about understanding the deep-rooted wisdom of remote communities and how adaptation, resilience and mutual respect form the bedrock of their way of life. That's all for now in this story. Stay tuned to the Savera, download the app and follow us on various social media platforms.